So you're looking to make a move to Phoenix, Arizona. Well, I'm going to break down my top 6 places to live in all of Phoenix. We're going to go over the pros and the cons because you want to know what is good about the place and what's bad about the place. There is no perfect place. I'm going to share with you my view on what's good, what's bad, so you can make the right decision for you. I'm Josh Jackson. I am a relocation specialist. I'm a real estate expert. So let's go ahead and break these down. I've lived in Phoenix, Arizona since 1999, and I've moved away twice and I've come back twice. So I've lived in most to all of these communities I'm going to share. And so I am an expert in each of these communities. So when we talk, we can find out what your best needs are and can help guide you in the right spot. All right, we're going to check out the top 6. These are in no particular order because, okay, first on the list I have is Deer Valley. Now, Deer Valley is located in the north side of Phoenix, up by the I-17 and the 101 loop interchange. So it's a really great location. You can get most places very quickly. Jump on one of these freeways and you can be there very quickly. So, and also the thing I like about it is it's on the north side of Phoenix. So if you're up by the mountains, you're close to nature. It's not very far out that you get views like this. It's also close to Lake Pleasant, which is a really nice big lake. Lots of boating. You can see here probably about 10-15 minutes away from Lake Pleasant. So the location, the commute there is pretty easy. The best things I like about Deer Valley, it's family friendly. Like I said, it's very great location to be in. You can jump on a freeway and be most any places very quickly. There's lots of jobs around. Median home price is still fairly affordable at $300,000, and the outdoor activities close to Lake Pleasant. You got Sedona, which is about a 90-minute drive. You have Flagstaff, which is probably about 20 minutes north of that, so just under 2 hours to get to Flagstaff. The negatives about Deer Valley is nightlife. If you like nightlife, you're going to have to drive a little bit down to Scottsdale, over to Phoenix, on the west side of Phoenix. So you have to commute there, but it's situated in a spot that it's going to be easy to get to each one of those. Just might be a little bit of a drive. Next on my list is Chandler, Arizona. And fun fact, this is where I bought my first house many days ago. So Chandler is located on the southeast of Phoenix, southeast part of the valley. It does have a pretty nice little downtown. It's up and coming. Some good restaurants, good brewery, good steakhouse. It's up and coming. So there are a lot of nice places around Chandler to eat. If you like speakeasies, there's a really cool speakeasy there. Text me and I'll tell you how to get there. It's very hidden. No password or anything, but it's a good spot. It is close to several lakes, as you can see. The downtown, again, up and coming, it's quaint, it's cute, and you'll notice the Christmas tree in the front there, it's actually not a Christmas tree, it's a tumbleweed tree. So they'll take tumbleweeds, stack them on top of each other, and they'll decorate it. So you may be asking, what's a tumbleweed? Well, tumbleweeds are those weeds you see on the side of the road. When they dry up, they get brittle, break off, and the wind blows them down the street. The other thing cool about Chandler is the Ostrich Festival. I won't go into detail on it. It's definitely something you want to check out. It's a lot of fun. And you see people riding ostriches. Things I like about Chandler, it's very family friendly. Really good schools. They have a couple really fantastic high schools that are really good in football, good in sports. There's lots of jobs in and around Chandler. Home prices still fairly affordable at $350,000. And outdoor activities close to lakes, close to the Salt River, and over 100 biking and walking trails in Chandler. So what's the negatives about Chandler? Well, even though it has a nice, cute downtown, it's not a lot of nightlife. You'll probably find yourself going over to Gilbert, going to downtown Phoenix, maybe even going up to Tempe. So you have to drive a little bit outside of Chandler to get to any nightlife. And there's really no mountain views. It's pretty flat. All the mountain views are going to be on the north side of Phoenix. So those are really the negatives about living in Chandler. And next on my list is Gilbert, Arizona. And actually, Gilbert, Arizona, for many years was rated as the top 5 fastest growing cities in all of America. So that must tell you that it's a really nice place to live. In fact, it's a really great place for families, for kids to grow up. It's located next to Chandler, south of Mesa in the Southeast Valley. There's over 135 miles of biking and walking trails, and Gilbert really does have a fun downtown. So there is quite a bit of nightlife there. Lots of lakes to walk around. Again, walking trails, communities, kids, high schools, good public schools. You're close to nature. You're on the southeast part of the valley, so you can get out into nature very quickly. And as you can see, it's also located near 4 lakes that are very easy to commute to and get to. One of my favorite communities in all of Gilbert, so if you're thinking Gilbert might be the place, is Agritopia. Agritopia is a very special place. You almost don't feel like you're in Phoenix. It's very, very, very different. So my favorite things about Gilbert, Arizona is it's very family friendly, really, really good public schools, high schools. The median home price is about $380,000, and the nightlife is fun. They have quite a few restaurants, a lot of family activity, but has some really good bars as well. Country Bar, Dirk's Bentley. They have a speakeasy there that I won't tell you about, but I will tell you it is my favorite speakeasy to go to. And if you want to know where it is, let me know. Shoot me a text, and you have to have a password to get in, and there's a secret trap door to get into. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of outdoor activity, again, close to lakes, the Salt River, 135 miles of biking trails. So the negative is living to Gilbert, although there are not many. The commute to downtown Phoenix, if you're going to live in downtown, is quite a commute there. Again, no mountain views. It's fairly flat on the southeast part of the valley. And the nightlife, even though it's really great, you may want to venture out to other places. So you might want to go over to Tempe, you may want to go to downtown Phoenix, and it's a little bit of a commute to get to those places. So that's the only negative I would say about Gilbert. All right, next on the list is Paradise Valley, one of the most pristine, exclusive places to live. It's located right just northeast of Phoenix, right next to Scottsdale. It has world-class golfing, views, mountains, large home lots. See these houses? See how big these lots are? A lot of custom homes. It's situated all mountains all around. So you have Piestewa Peak, you have the Paradise Valley Golf Course, you have Mummy Mountain, you have Camelback Mountain. And so the best things I like about Paradise Valley, again, really great public schools. Home prices median home price is about $1.8 million, but you get large home lots, you get custom homes, you have mountain views all around, you're close to everything, restaurants, coffee shops, entertainment. The crime level is very, very, very low. And a fun fact about Paradise Valley is the council, the mayor, the municipal judges do not get paid. Don't make a penny. And they have term limits. They are strictly volunteer to serve the community, which I think is a fantastic thing. I think it's a great idea. I wish more places would do it, and maybe that's a reason why it's such a desirable place to live. I don't know. So the cons of living in Paradise Valley, obviously the cost of living. Median home prices being $1.8 million. Sometimes that's a barrier of entry, but if that's something that's in your price range, I would highly recommend looking at Paradise Valley. And it's situated right next to Scottsdale, right next to Phoenix. So there's not really any nightlife there, but you're close to those places that you can easily get there and get back. You can Uber there, Uber back very quickly, very easily. All right, next on the list is Desert View, Desert Ridge. Now the area is called Desert View, but it's going to be commonly referred to as Desert Ridge just because of the outdoor mall that's there. So it's located on the north side of Phoenix, next to the Loop 101 and I-51. Again, location is fantastic. It's very easy to jump on one of these freeways and get to wherever it is you want to go. Here's a couple views of the Desert Ridge Mall. Great places to eat, movie theaters, kid activities, close to the JW Marriott. Great place to go for restaurants. Take the family. You can get day passes there for the pool. If you want to just cool off during the summer with the kids, Desert Ridge Mall, again, fantastic family activities. So they have a place called the District there at the Desert Ridge Mall. Again, a lot of family activities, a lot of restaurants, quite a bit of nightlife. It's right next to High Street, which always has events going on, great restaurants to go to, comedy clubs, outdoor fairs, farmers market, night activities. So the best thing I like about Desert Ridge, again, very family friendly, lots of things to do. The commute is great. Jump on the 101, the 51. Lots of jobs in and around Desert Ridge. It's right next to Scottsdale. Median home price is about $470,000. The nightlife, the outdoor activities. You're on the north side of Phoenix, so you're going to be close to the mountains. If you like hiking, if you like biking, all through the McDowell Mountains there are mountain biking trails, and it's close to nature. You're gonna be able to jump on and go to Lake Pleasant, go to Sedona, go to Flagstaff. So what's the cons of living in Desert Ridge? Well, actually there's not very many, but I will say that the cost of living is on the rise. It is getting more expensive to be here because it is so desirable. It used to be a hidden gem, but it's starting to be discovered. So if this is an area you're looking at, I do highly recommend Desert Ridge area. All right, number 6 on the list is Scottsdale, Arizona. Scottsdale's always been referred to as one of the most livable cities in all of America, and here's why. It's very long, there's a lot, it's very diverse. If you go down to the southern part of Scottsdale, you're gonna have all the nightlife, you're gonna have all the shopping, the restaurants. You get up in more the northern part of Scottsdale, it's gonna be very serene, quiet. You'll see all the stars at night. There's light ordinances on the north side of Scottsdale. And if you go down to Old Town, it's very eclectic. It looks very old, and they keep it that way. Even though it's modern inside, they want the look and feel to be very old Western down in Scottsdale. All the kinds of galleries. You have your nightlife. You have your party bikes. You'll see these all over Scottsdale. You're going to have all kinds of walking trails. Over 200 miles of paved walking and biking trails with golf courses, lakes, mountain views. This used to be the winter home of Frank Lloyd Wright. Highly recommend going and visiting Taliesin West. Again, many world-class golf courses, resorts, some of the most exclusive communities in all of Phoenix to be in. You have Gainey Ranch, you have DC Ranch, with mountain views. Again, golf courses everywhere you can think. So if you're a golfer, highly recommend Scottsdale. So the best things I like about Scottsdale, it's family friendly. They have really great public schools, lots of jobs. Now the median home price is $600,000, but for single family homes, it's gonna be more like around $800,000, $850,000, $950,000 if you want a single family home in Scottsdale. The nightlife is second to none. Everything you want to do, all high-end restaurants, whether you want steak, seafood, Italian, very low crime. Outdoor activities, again, lots of hiking and biking trails. Then we have the McDowell Mountains right next to it, which has over 100 miles of mountain biking and trail and hiking. So what's the cons of living in Scottsdale? It's affordability, for sure. Being one of the most livable cities in America, everybody wants to live here. It's a very highly desirable place. And if you're looking to buy your first home, probably not the place to look unless you're just looking for a condo. So there you have it. Those are my top 6 places to live in Phoenix. If you want more information or more detailed information of any one of these, give me a call, shoot me a text, and let's find out what your needs are, and I can help guide you in the best place to live in all of Phoenix.